Now the fish on the street.
What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Seminoles will put total leather and will get started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
You know, like queso. Nah.
Running behind that left side.
Yep.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not
I ain't
let
gonna do their
that
job
tank
for them. They
get
got to do their
downhill.
own
'Cause
job.
when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Yeah.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Flagway. Looking for a huge
Oh,
play.
what the hell? God damn.
He's got it. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Florida. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's White. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give is to Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This rivalry only dates back to the late 50s, but what it might lack in long-term history, it more than makes up for in disdain, guys.
Yeah,
historically, this game really has meant a lot. You go back to the 90s, this was basically a de facto national championship game before the championship game. Remember, they played twice back in 1996, the year Danny Werfel won the Heisman Trophy, so this game always means a lot.
And there was nowhere to go.
Just told you that.
His tracks in the backfield.
Jimmy wants to.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. A great start on this first drive.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos.
Damn, these niggas don't block for shit.
Get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oh my God.
On third and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get it off. It's the passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Using his legs, it's ball. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wide out.
How the fuck is my damn?
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage. And
Got the shit disabled. Why the fuck the shit fucking up the
First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Quick catch on 3rd down. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Gators are marching down the field. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on first and goal. And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Gators! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early. You got to find something positive. Right now, everything going
Well, who that is, Dr. Umar?
How are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Yeah.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs.
Oh, what the fuck, dog?
We're close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
That's caught. It's Robinson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? On fourth down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, fuck. God, oh, this game is so fucking stupid, bro.
To the occasion.
Yeah, and I tell you, that takes some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Lagway. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And the Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Gators are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make
snapped. Ozzy. Ozzy snapped, dude.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
If you're going to try a push pass here on 1st down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Got it set up on the outside. On the move at the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score. But, man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive linemen. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Lagway. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They'll try the run. It's a seam wide open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Hits him in stride at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Florida.
These niggas out here just doing the fuck they want to
The
do.
defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Makes the grab. Oh, a lot of space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's White. Lots of running room. There he goes. The tag. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Oh my God, dog.
Incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of
They
this.
done made this game so ass with this dumbass pass
That last
shit.
score took a little oomph out of this crowd. looking for blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. That one.
How they man just stop fucking running, dog.
Hits him inside the 20, still going.
Yeah, funny as hell.
Defense to take it in. Touchdown, Gator.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's White. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half.
Girl, don't try me. I wouldn't do no shit like that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Got it behind the line. It's White. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Bitch ain't blocked no fucking body, dog. What that?
The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Blasted as he lets it go. He's open on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Caught behind the line. It's Blackwell. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off cover. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Do that.
Off the play fake. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Bro, this fucking game, dog.
Guys, one of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to do these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
So nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going up top. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Rushes on him. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. There he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Another touchdown for this guy. And he's starting to get in a groove the way Sherry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. But when you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down. And the quarterback, Reese, has to play with great timing. Because if he's too early or too late on the throw, that might get picked.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Knowles are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it to a passing game.
Well, your head got extra hot sauce.
Complete on 3rd down. Got it inside the 15. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws.
The lies.
Closer to the line of scrimmage.
He'll take a shot.
Nope.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Bringing the heat. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Y'all nigga with a meth habit.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Who that?
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Hauls it in. They will score. Touchdown, Florida State.
So
Here comes the 2-point try.
that's a given.
And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
How you know? Oh.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Oh boy, that 14 sacks this year.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wide open spaces. The 40. At the 20. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Every time he
I keep telling you, no, I ain't never seen that shit. Y'all know that is.
Because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down
very much so.
6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
For real, for real. I don't even know what that is. For real, for real.
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing
Still
away
don't know
with
what
a
that is. For real,
touchdown.
for real.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Bagway.
Nah, I got to see a picture.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in. And
Oh, yeah.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
You got to send me a picture, man. I don't know what that shit is.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line.
Wish you out.
Going right to work up top. That's reeled in. It's Pittman. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down.
I ain't gonna hold you. That shit ugly.
Looking to throw on 1st
Yeah,
down.
no, you say because you say it 2 times, that gonna make it better.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going. And
I don't even remember that.
Man, this is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Oh, they're after him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He thought you ate.
That kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able
No,
to
just fucking rich.
throw him the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great.
Yeah.
We've seen some drops. Just not in
Yeah,
sync.
get that bill.
And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now
Big quarterback, so ass.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a
These
chance
receivers
to
so ass. They need to get separation.
You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Nothing.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the score.
Yeah, that one on the right.
Time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
I did with the black. The one on the right. You don't know your right from your left? My right. No, my right. Yeah.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Quick release on the RPO. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.